The first person in the world to get a heart transplant from a genetically modified pig has died. David Bennett, who had terminal heart disease, survived for 2 months following the surgery in the U.S. But his condition began to deteriorate several days ago, his doctors in Baltimore said, and the 57-year-old died on 8th of March. Mr. Bennett knew the risks attached to the surgery, acknowledging before the procedure it was a shot in the dark. Doctors at the University of Maryland Medical Center were granted a special dispensation by the U.S. medical regulator to carry out the procedure, on the basis that Mr. Bennett, who was ineligible for a human transplant, would otherwise have died. He had already been bedridden for 6 weeks leading up to the surgery, attached to a machine which was keeping him alive. Mr. Bennett underwent the surgery on 7th of January, and doctors say in the weeks afterwards he spent time with his family, watched the Super Bowl and spoke about wanting to get home to his dog, Lucky. But his condition deteriorated, leaving doctors devastated. He proved to be a brave and noble patient who fought all the way to the end, Surgeon Bartley Griffith, who performed the transplant, said in a statement released by the hospital. But Mr. Bennett's son, David Jr., said he hoped his father's transplant would be the beginning of hope and not the end, according to news agency AP. "We are grateful for every innovative moment, every crazy dream, every sleepless night that went into this historic effort," he added. Dr. Griffith said previously the surgery would bring the world one step closer to solving the organ shortage crisis. Currently 17 people die every day in the U.S. waiting for a transplant, with more than 100,000 reportedly on the waiting list. The possibility of using animal organs for so-called xenotransplantation to meet the demand has long been considered, and using pig heart valves is already common. In October 2021, surgeons in New York announced that they had successfully transplanted a pig's kidney into a person. At the time, the operation was the most advanced experiment in the field so far. However, the recipient on that occasion was brain dead with no hope of recovery.